Hi, Sawyer and Riley. It's Grandpa Letta here again to talk to you about, well, today we're not going to talk about letters. We're going to actually talk about drawing in general, all right? And we're going to start out with a line. Different kinds of lines. I'm going to start with a different color. How about black? Okay, so we can have a single line, which is say a single horizontal line. Or you could have a single vertical line that's up and down direction. Or you could have a freehand line that is curvy any way you want. Or you could have a line that's at an angle. Those are different kinds of single lines that you could have. Okay. Now we're going to talk about double lines. So with double lines, you can have two lines that are horizontal and parallel. So they run the same direction, the same spacing in between them. And they could be parallel lines, double lines, vertical, horizontal, or vertical. So this is horizontal, this one here. This one here is vertical. So with two vertical lines like this, you can actually draw some horizontal lines in between and make a ladder that you would climb up. Or with two parallel lines that are horizontal, like this, you could make a train track, again, with lines that cross the parallel lines. So that looks like kind of like a train track. In fact, you can make a very realistic train track by, let's try a new painting here. Let's say we had a train track that we wanted to look like it was going far off into the distance. So it might go off like this. Starts out wide, and again it gets tinier, smaller and smaller, and closer like that. And because it gets closer together, it looks like it's going far and farther away. These two lines, this one here and this one here, are actually not parallel when you draw them. But of course they would be parallel in a train track. Okay. What can we draw with just some simple lines like this? Well, we could draw a kite. So one big long vertical line and then a short horizontal line is the basic for a kite. And then you could connect the ends of these lines, and now you have a kite. We could actually put a we could put a tail on it like this. Tail on the kite, and we could put a string on the kite like that. Okay, so that's what you can do with just some simple lines. Now, if you have, instead of two lines, you have three lines, what can we do with three lines? Well, with three lines, we can make a triangle. Tri means three. Now, this triangle, each side is the same length and each angle is the same. It's called an equilateral triangle. Well, we could also make a triangle with two sides that are the same and then a different side on the bottom. That's called an isosceles triangle. Or we can make a right triangle where it's vertical and horizontal line with a third line in between. And then the last type of triangle we could make is called an obtuse triangle. Instead of having a complete right angle with a vertical and a horizontal, we make this line at a different angle. We come back and we're going to erase this line. Back here, finish this line here. And then we connect these two. There's an obtuse triangle. So if you look at your blocks, I'm sure you'll find a triangle like this, and a triangle like this, and a triangle like this in your big blocks. And guess what? We can even draw a kite with two triangles. Let's try it. Let's pick a different color. Let's take purple. So here we're going to make a kite with an equilateral triangle there and an isosceles triangle here. There's our kite. Okay, I think that's it for today. Tomorrow, the next one we're going to go to 4 lines. And with 4 lines, you can make things like squares. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.